Hi friends, welcome back to A Life Unpacked. So, the week has gotten away from me already. Haven't been feeling great. The weather's been like super moody still. I'm still feeling that seasonal depression kind of like bearing down on me. I'm just trying to take a lot of deep breaths and get back to it, or at least trudge through it as best I can. So right now, today, it's Tuesday. I meant to start this vlog on Sunday. And then I was like, okay, I'll start it on Monday. And now it's Tuesday. So finally getting things started, but I can tell you I haven't done anything. I was supposed to meal prep for my week. I didn't do that. I did work out on Sunday, but I haven't worked out since. I didn't do anything yesterday. I've just been kind of just going through the motions the past couple of days. And I just really need to get back to my routine and back onto the things that I need to do. Today, Jeff is taking the day off of work because his sisters are in town, so he's spending the day with them. I have a lot of meetings today, so I'm going to continue staying at work, and I'll meet up with them for dinner tonight. So we will be going out to eat for dinner, which is tough when I'm trying to watch what I'm eating. So we also ate out last night in a way. My grandmother's 94th birthday. Can you believe that? 94 years old. Insane. So we got takeout and we brought it back to her house. So we had fish fries. So I did bring a salad kit. So then that way at least I would have like salad and a fish fry. So me and Jeff had that. And then I skipped having some cake. But then of course I came home and I had some ice cream. So I mean, like, what am I doing? I need to get back onto eating better. And then of course tonight we're going to go eat out. So it's like, and they've got like some really good, interesting foods too that I'm like, oh, I really want to try them. But I think there's some fish tacos. If the sauce isn't spicy, I might get the fish tacos. We'll see what happens there. In the meantime, today I have a new keyboard coming for work. So I'm excited to unbox that with you and get using that. I have the house mostly to myself today because Jeff is out again with his sisters, so he'll be out and about today for the most part. He might come back in the afternoon a little bit for a nap or something. Let's see the rest of the week's plans. Not too much going on. Normally I would have my workout class on Thursdays, but I can't do that because Jeff has to go to an overnight work thing. I don't know if I've said this before on the vlog, but we only have one car. In 2020, when we both started working from home for each of our companies, we decided that there was really no point of having two cars anymore. So we got rid of one of our vehicles and we went down to one vehicle. We already owned both of the cars at that time, but it's just kind of like a decision. There's no point of having two, registration for two, insurance and all that stuff. So we just got rid of one. And then once the world kind of started back up again, both of our companies allowed us to continue working from home. So we still work from home full time. And Jeff and me have never really seen a point of buying a second vehicle. So we only have the one vehicle. So he will be taking that the night that I normally would be going to my gym class. Instead, I'll be here, which is fine. I can either get on the bike and do a Peloton workout, or I can maybe do a full body workout or something like that on the guide. So either way, I'll figure out what I'm going to do for Thursday. Today, I'm hoping I get on the walking pad. I'm going to pull that out and try to get a couple of walks in. And I would like to meal prep at some point today. I don't know exactly when that will be. It might be at lunch. It might be at dinner. It might be at both. Oh, no, dinner, we're going out, so it wouldn't be at dinner. So it would probably be lunch. I'll probably meal prep lunch and breakfast if I have enough time. Yeah, so let's get this week started. The hardest part is sometimes getting things started. So here we are. We're going a little bit late, but we're getting back at it. So, all right, let's go. She's here. This is the tea H99 Pro by Epomaker. And this is the white version of it. This is the one with the creamy jade keys. So let's get it out of the box and I'll give you a little typing test. So it looks like we got our wire for charging. I do already have a wire plugged in for my last keyboard, so I'll probably just keep that. Although this wire is braided, which is really nice quality. And then we also have a key remover. And there we are. Oh, it is heavy. We've got some kickstands in the back here, always nice. Okay, I'm going to use this cable, so let me get this plugged in. It's nice, there's an option here. I don't know if I'm in focus, but macro windows. And then we have another option here for USB 2.4G and BT. All right, backlit keyboard. We've got a clock here with date, which is nice. Some options. Sure, if I read the book instructions, I'd be able to know what they are. All right. Lighting effects. Toggle through the lighting effects. It's FN and up. So we've got white. Looks like a whole lot of white. Oh, this is brightness. Adjust the color. I can adjust the speed of the colors if I want it to be faster or lighter with the rainbow. I guess it only activates when I'm typing, which is nice. I just found on the back here, stuck in the kickstand, is the USB to get it to work correctly with the computer. So make sure that if you get this keyboard, pull that bad boy out and put that into your computer. the next day. I am working on my to-do list for the day. And I have been so stagnant lately. I feel like I'm just like filling out my boxes and then not doing any of the stuff. I don't know what is going on with this. Like, I don't know, just like listlessness and tiredness and stuff like that. I can't seem to get out of it. So we're gonna try again today, because that's what you really got to do. It's just got to keep trying every day, and eventually one of these days something's gonna happen. I'm gonna snap out of it, be super motivated, and I'll be back. But I'm going to try again to get out the walking pad and get on the walking pad today. I just ordered my groceries for next week, so our plan for next week's looking pretty good. Definitely going to be meal prepping, because this week I didn't really meal prep, and now I'm kind of dreading having the food that I have set up for this week, and I'm afraid I'm going to turn to like less healthy options, because I don't want to eat what I've got and it's not prepared. So we'll see. I did prepare lunch. It's the dinners that I'm more worried about this week. I've got some cleaning to do because I haven't done much cleaning, and I feel like I'm behind on the vlog because I just did a little bit yesterday. I feel like I literally have been in the same spot. I haven't even moved the camera out of this room, so I'm sure you guys want to see much more than my office. So we did try a different angle today of the office, which I kind of like. I kind of like a little bit of the light hanging out in the background here and seeing that it's a different view. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I don't have much going on for the next couple of days, but I definitely want to get back onto a workout routine. I'm looking into some personal training at the gym. I don't remember if I spoke about this before, but I've been looking into some personal training at the gym. I did sign up on Sunday. I signed up to at least have an assessment and start talking to them and seeing what the options are for personal training. I think once I do a couple of weeks or a month or so of personal training, while it's expensive, maybe I'll get more comfortable with the gym, and then I'll be able to kind of drop that off and not have to keep paying for it. Or if I have to keep paying for it, then I do. You know, it's for health. If it's actually going to be benefiting me and I'm going to see a difference, then that's what's going to matter. I did go up in weight, probably again because I have not been eating the best, because I do not like what I have. Like I said, we also been eating out a lot this week. We ate out on Monday and Tuesday, so it could have a lot to do with that. So today I'm going to make sure that I'm getting in lots of water. My breakfast wasn't the best. I had a bagel. I've been having a bagel pretty much every day. I did try to cut back to a half bagel. I think I need to just get rid of the bagel. I can't seem to control myself to do a half, and while I love it, I don't think it's the best option for me in the morning. So I'm going to try next week to get rid of that part of my breakfast. I'm going to switch and do like a tortilla wrap instead, and see if I could just like make like a little egg burrito, if that's going to kind of do what I'm looking for it to do. I have gone back to drinking coffee in the morning. However, it is instant coffee and I don't add creamer to it. I just drink it with almond milk, which is still not the best. Better than the creamer though, because the creamer was like a bazillion million calories, and while almond milk does still have a little bit of sugar in it because I get the sweetened kind, it's not what the other one was nearly. So it does seem to be getting that kick in for me. But no, I need to get some water. I need to go get my water bottle. I had just a plastic water bottle that I've been drinking on for a little bit here, and but I need to go get my big gallon water container and fill that guy up. I do want to get on the bike tonight, so we're gonna try to do all that stuff today. So my plan is I'm gonna take you guys along I'm gonna show you what I'm eating for lunch today, and I would like to I'd like to do a little bit of cleaning in the dining room, so maybe I'll try to film that too. That'll motivate me to show that. I would like to clean the walls. I have like this cleaner solution and stuff like that, so I'll show you that. And I would like to get on the bike. I may not show working out because it's just not a great setup to film for working out where I have it. Maybe I might be able to finagle something. I've done it a couple times in the past, but like getting on the bike and filming is kind of weird because the only place to set the camera is a bookcase that's like too close to the bike. But we'll see what I can do. Yeah, let's try to remotivate ourselves and get out of this slump. I didn't work out. Who's surprised? Not me. I am in my dining room now. I need to wash the walls. So, let me show you what I do for that. I also have like 1,000 other things in this living room, in this dining room to do. There is like, I don't know if anybody else does this. I just perpetually leave things that I don't want to put away. So there's like games and puzzles here. There's some books that need to go to the library on the floor. There's like boxes just from open packages. I just left the boxes here. You know, I've got dog food over there, clothes. So I might do a quick tidy and I'll be back with my wall cleaning supplies and I'll give you a show of that. Okay, let's move it across the table. Okay. So I have this guy. Look at him. There's a couple different pads that can go onto the end of this. So here's your little reusable pad. You just pop them on there. Right? Okay. This is the solution that I use. Right there. See her? She's looking happy. This smells really good. This is the Meadow Breeze scent. I'll have it linked below. But this is just, I just spray this on the walls and wipe it down. It's really not that complicated. I'm sure you could spray the pad, but I don't know. I feel like it's good to really get the walls. And then this, you know, the spray gets everywhere and on the floor, and that's always a good time. And then we just kind of scrub. I don't go too crazy with it. I don't try to get all the imperfections. I don't make sure I get every corner. I think if I get most of it, it'll get the job done. And if you're short like me, then I spray the pad.
Don't you wanna get to know me? I bet I'm stuck inside your mind. I see you with somebody, but look at my way all night. Keep your hands off my body. Yeah, you can look but never touch. Do you think you got a shot with me? I think you're trying just too much. Keep your focus on me, snap your shot. Everybody here wanna see what I've got. Keep your eyes on me, I'm here all night. I'm so bad, but I love the spotlight. You like what you see, that's alright. You can love, you can hate, I don't mind. Keep your focus on me. Keep your focus on me. Keep your focus on me. I'm the star in this year. I just love the attention. Did I mention that I love the attention? Did I mention? Like this. See them staring at me. They just wanna be me. See them staring at me. Hands off my body. Yeah, you can look but never touch. Do you think you got a shot with me? I think you're trying just too much. Keep your focus on me, snap your shot. Everybody everybody here wanna see what I got. Keep your eyes on me, I'm here all night. I'm so bad, but I love the spotlight. You like what you see.
All right. Well, it doesn't look like much when it's done. It still looks like walls in the same color they were before. I can tell you what, it smells a lot better in here. So, next, what I think I'm going to do, since I have out some towels and I have that same spray out, is I'm just going to spray a towel and just kind of dust the lamp. And then I'm going to call it Dunskies in this room. I did kind of clear up some of the boxes. I fixed up the box with the books. And I still have my puzzle stuff. It's just kind of like all over the table now instead, which is fine. You know, doesn't have to go to perfection immediately. But I did froof up this lady. She's looking a little bit nicer. Wiped her down, mostly. The problem with these plants like this is unless I want to sit here and wipe every single leaf, I'm gonna miss some. This is a fake plant, by the way. Yeah, so let me, maybe I'll set no, we don't want to watch me balance on a stool to get this lamp done. We're going to skip that. We'll catch you later. Go clean something in your house. One thing, just one thing. So today's Thursday. I am sick. I'm sure you can hear it. I feel like my voice is just getting worse as the day goes on. But yeah, I pulled out some chicken noodle soup out of the freezer. So this is defrosting. It's not gonna be ready for my lunch, unfortunately, but I think I just might make like some eggs or something soft for my throat. And I'm making some cookies just because I want to feel better. I just want something better. I don't get sick often, so you know, the fact that I'm feeling anything sucks, because like this weekend we have a hockey game and I really wanted to go to it. So I'm hoping that whatever this is just like a little thing and it'll be gone in like a day. We'll see. But I'm trying to trudge through work. It's lunchtime right now. So yeah, I'm gonna make some scrambled eggs for lunch and then try to work through the afternoon. If I'm feeling kind of achy, I might have to take like a half day or something like that, but we'll see what I feel like this afternoon. And I wouldn't expect me to be doing a whole lot tonight, which is fine. Jeff has work tonight, so he actually needs to take the car. And again, since we only have one car, I can't go to Body Balance tonight because of that. But I was gonna plan on working here, and now I don't know if I'm even gonna do that. Like, my body just hurts and I'm tired. So, you know, that's the reality of things. I don't get sick often, so when I do, I really need to just take it easy. But we'll get through it. It's part of life, right? So I'll update you later tonight. I'll see if maybe I might get to some reading and just relaxing and stuff like that. So maybe I'll check in then. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Beauty, and she's Grace, and she's alive, barely. As you can hear from my voice, I am getting over a cold. So I started to get sick last week on Thursday. Today's Tuesday. I took Thursday like a half day from work, and then Friday I took the whole day off work, and then I basically died the whole weekend. I didn't edit, So I'm skipping a week. So this vlog is actually now going to be 2 weeks of my life, because half of last week and half of this week I've been knocked out of service completely. Today is the first day where I'm finally feeling a little bit like a human being. So I figured I would kind of vlog the best I can. Clearly I can't talk that great, but we're gonna work on it. I'm still a little sinusy and a little bit of cough here and there, but at least like my head's clear now, my body's no longer aching. I haven't worked out because obviously I just needed to rest. And as a result, I have gained about 7 pounds. I'm sure a lot of it is like water weight and just salts. I haven't been eating properly because of the cold. I did notice that yesterday after drinking a lot of water, I did start going down. So it could be like a lot of just water weight holding on, whatever. We're going to get back to it. It's really not that big a deal. Something that's interesting is as I have signed up to do an introductory class for seeing if I could be fit with a personal trainer at the gym. So I hopefully will have a little bit more information about that process and how that kind of is helping me with losing weight and getting fit. And to be clear, even though my weight number hasn't dropped, I do feel a lot stronger and better. During the classes, I'm able to do and hold positions in my body balance classes, for example. I have been increasing the weights in my body pump classes. I'm a lot less winded when I do things around the house, and I'm able to do things. However, I would like to start pushing myself to up my steps per day. I know I've talked a couple times about using my walking pad, but I still haven't quite made that push yet to actually do that. But I do want to start upping my steps in a day. So yes, that walking pad is going to be important. Hopefully the weather here is February in upstate New York. So it's the end of February. So, we will be coming into better weather here in the next couple of months. So I'll be able to get out during my breaks and at least take like a walk around the neighborhood or something like that. I don't know. We're going to figure it out. I'm also going to talk to the personal trainer and kind of like work in that into a routine and kind of figure it out from there. So, anyway, what I really wanted to update everybody on now is where my reading is at. Because usually I update at the end of the week. I don't think I'm going to finish any other books this week. I may finish the one that I'm working on, and I'll probably just put like a little thing at the end if I do indeed finish this book. But last week I finished 3 books before I got sick. So I never ended up updating about those books that I finished, and I'd like to do that now. Okay, the first book that I finished on the Kindle here. It's Bookshops and Bone Dust by, what's his name? Travis Baldree. This is the first. It's kind of weird. It's like he had a first book, and this is the Legends and Lattes series. Legends and Lattes is the first book. This is book 0 because he wrote it after Legends and Lattes. So it ended up being book 0. So I consider it the first book. So this is the first book in the series. So I read this little book, cute little cozy fantasy. I talked about it briefly when I was reading it. I enjoyed it the entire time through. Cute characters. I'm excited to read the rest of the series. I'll probably, put another one of these books after the book I'm reading now. I'll probably go back to the next book in this series. So yeah, I really liked this. I think I rated it a 4-star, maybe. Yeah, I had a good time with it. Maybe it was a 5-star, 4.5. I don't know. I think it was 4. No, I liked the characters. I liked the cozy vibes of it, and I liked reading about bookshops. The next book that I read was Guild by Raven Kennedy. This is the Plated Prisoner series, the first book in the Plated Prisoner series. If you see people's bookshelves, they're always the white books with the gold splashed along the spines. Really pretty series when you get them physically. I probably won't be getting it physically just because I really don't need to buy more books. I have it on Kindle. I don't need more physical books to then have to cart around. If I super loved the series, I could see myself saying, yeah, I'll buy it like a copy to have. It's a good series, don't get me wrong. It's not like a superstar. It's not like I wouldn't say a 5-star, but like a Oh my gosh, this is a 5-star so good that I have to have a copy of it. I picked this up because I joined a little book club on, I joined like six book clubs on Fable, just to see when somebody comes up with a series that I happen to have, maybe I'll read it. This was a series I was interested in reading, and I saw that they were working on the first book, so I just picked it up, just casually grabbed it, and I was like, well, let's just get into this. I will tell you, it started off with a full-on orgy. I was like, what did I get myself into? I knew nothing about this series going into it. I didn't even know that it was like romantasy or anything like that. I assumed it was some type of fantasy based on just the cover in general. But yeah, spicy. Wasn't really prepared for that, but it was okay. I wouldn't say it's the spiciest series I have ever read. Like, I can only think off the top of my head like 2 or 3 scenes where I was like, okay, that's a little spicy. But for the most part, the plotting and the story of it is really captured my attention. I read through the first book in like 2 days. It's short, like 250 pages, so it really wouldn't take me that long. No, good story so far, and we'll see kind of where it goes. I don't really want to dig into it too much because, you know, spoilers and whatnot and stuff like that. So yeah, just basic story is it's kind of like a King Midas retelling from the point of view of a couple of different characters, but our main character is Oren, and she is basically the gold-touched prisoner of the King Midas character. Then I read Alice Feeney's Rock, Paper, Scissors. This is a thriller. This was from Book of the Month. Oh my goodness. 2021. September of 2021 Book of the Month Club. So this has been one that's been kicking around on my shelves for a while, so I finally got around to reading this. I'm trying to make it a point to get through my old Book of the Month Club books and keep up on them. Because I do still have the subscription, and I want to make sure that I'm reading the ones that are coming in, but also get into my backlog of them, because why are you getting the subscription if you're not going to read the books? So I'm going to try to read the month's book in the month, and then maybe read a couple of the backlog books. Anyway, thriller book. I don't want to go into too much because I don't want to ruin anything about it, but this is basically about Adam and Amelia, who are trying to save their marriage, so to speak. I don't know if they're really trying to save their marriage, but they're on the verge of, you know, the end of their marriage, and they get a free weekend getaway at this location in the Scottish Highlands. So they go out there, and then secrets are revealed and things happen, and thrillery stuff goes down. A lot of good twists and turns in this book. I always enjoy that when I don't really know what's going on. This one was actually a couple different twists in it where I was just kind of like, what is going on? So it took a little bit more thought process to kind of figure out what was happening. But once I got there, I got there. Good book. I think I rated it like 3.5 stars. Yeah, not really much else to say about that. So right now I am reading the Dungeon Crawler Carl book, Gates of the Gods, The Gate of the Feral Gods, I think is the name of it. That is going along well. I haven't had much time to actually read because usually I read it on audiobook. I listen to audiobooks when I'm going to the gym, and since I've been sick, I haven't been going to the gym. Also, I will listen when I'm like cooking or cleaning or doing something like that, and again, I haven't been doing any of that because of my sickness. So I haven't had much time to get far into this. We're barely into the floor still. I kind of know a little bit about the town and how it's working and how the dungeon's working on this level. But that's about it. Not much really to speak about yet. And then I have Glint, which is the next book of the Played Prisoner series. This is picking up with Oren on where she left off after the first book. Obviously, adventures have happened, and she is now no longer in the palace, and she is traveling the lands and such. So this is kind of her story and where she's at, who she's a prisoner to currently, and what she is doing to figure out who and what she is. So yeah, I'm almost 76% of the way through this book, so I'm pretty close to the end of it at this point. It's right now, it's feeling probably like a maybe like a 3.5 star, maybe a 4-star. I don't know. It's good. It's keeping my attention. It's an easy read. This specific book hasn't been spicy at all. I think there was one scene. So for the most part, we're just kind of following her and learning about her adventures, which I really like. So I'm really involved in like seeing where it's going to go and lead. So I am enjoying it. But it has been starting to get a little bit like reminiscent of other books for me. So specifically like the ACOTAR series. I'm kind of like, okay, is this kind of like going the ACOTAR path, or you know, okay, let's empower the girls, like you know, and that type of stuff, where it's kind of like predictable at that point, which I don't mind. I'm all for like, hey, empower the girls, you know, that's great. But when I'm reading the same story over and over again, it just kind of like falls a little bit flat sometimes, unless there's something like more interesting to it. There are a couple of parts of this book that are bringing that more interesting to it for me. So, you know, I'm going to stick with it at this point. I'm kind of committed to finishing the series, even if I don't super love it. I love it enough to keep going. It just may not be all like 4 and 5-star read books at this point. It may be, you know, more 3s, 3.5s, that are just like keeping me occupied books. So that's where we're at right now. This vlog might now end up a little bit longer because obviously I'm combining 2 weeks together. So I'm sorry if it feels like a long watch, but you know, sickness does this and takes us all out, and we just kind of have to roll with the punches. And I'm not going to apologize or forgive myself for being like sick and stuff, but we're just going to move on and we're going to make the best of it. So let's finish off this week and we'll talk to you later. What do you got? What do you got? Do you got a baby? Let me see. Welcome to my kitchen. This is the first time I've been feeling good in about a week and a half. So we don't sound good, but we're feeling good. We're feeling sassy, and we're feeling we're feeling a little bit like we just want to create chaos. Me and Aerith, we're both out to ruin the world today. Ignore my kitchen Mess over here. Look at this side. It's gorgeous. It's clean. It's beautiful. We've been decluttering. So look at all this stuff. It's got decluttered. So just don't look over here. I was going to do like a grocery haul today because I got groceries, but that didn't happen because typical. Instead, what I'm going to do right now is we're going to make a viral recipe. Now I don't have TikTok. I'm not a TikTok girly. I have Facebook Reels that I watch, and I came across this recipe this past couple of days of this turkey cottage cheese sweet potato thing that everyone's craving about. So we're gonna make that, and hopefully it's amazing, and we want to eat it for the next week because that's what we're gonna do, whether we want to eat it or not. So let's go.
You look at me like I'm quiet, like I'm easy to read, but I got something you don't know. Yeah, watch me take the lead. You think you've got me figured out? I'ma wait for the moment in the dark. Every time you blink, I'm changing. Go ahead and watch me spark. Don't say you know me, you never really tried. There's a fire burning in me. Don't take it for granted. I'm more than what you see. You don't know my hidden power. Wait, you will believe. Oh, what is our dark? Recharge and reach and deep. You don't know my hidden power. Brighter than the sun. I'm bright, I'm bright, I'm bright, I'm bright, yeah, I shine. I'm bright, I'm bright, I'm bright, yeah, I shine. I'm bright, I'm bright, I'm bright, you don't know my hidden power. I've been quite impatient. Now I'm stepping into your heart. All the questions doubt you hid. Double nay and it in it, girl. You think you figured yourself out, but I see another spark in you there. Every time you blink, it's flashing. I want you to know. Don't stop believing. You never really tried. There's a fire burning in you. Don't take it for granted. I'm more than what you see. You don't know my hidden power. Wait, you will believe. Oh, what is our dark? Recharge and reach and deep. You don't know my hidden power. Brighter than the sun. I've been leveling up, no rewind. Breaking every limit that you put in my mind. You were looking just the surface, did not see what's inside. Breaking every chain that you're trying to bind me. Turn my anxiety to prayer, now I'm free. Rising from the shadow, what you were meant to be. I'm bright, I'm bright, I'm bright, I'm bright, yeah, I shine. I'm bright, I'm bright, I'm bright, yeah, I shine. I'm bright, I'm bright, I'm bright, you don't know my hidden power.
Sweet potatoes. We're gonna make our dinner tonight, and we're gonna make some extra dinners for the rest of the week. Start with our meat. Ground turkey. I'm just gonna start with like a scoop for everybody. Okay. And then sweet potatoes for everybody. that's it for the stuff that goes in the fridge. Okay, now here's where it gets a little weird, where I need the recipe for. Okay, so we need onto this 1/3 cup of cottage cheese. Now it's supposed to be 1/2 cup of sweet potatoes and 5 ounces of taco turkey. I'm not sure if that's what that is, but that's what I'm doing. 1/3 cup of cottage cheese. Say like that. Okay. We'll save this for tomorrow. And then an avocado. It says 1/4 of an avocado, but we're gonna live our life and take 1/2 of an avocado. These are still a little ripe. Okay, avocado. I'm gonna cut it up into chunks. Okay. All right, I guess you're supposed to like stir all this up. Oh my God, cottage cheese. I like cottage cheese on its own. I don't have it in many recipes. It looks something special. Getting it outside of your bowl is part of the recipe. Okay. And now you're supposed to drizzle it with honey. Apparently you can use hot honey, but I'm gonna use regular honey. And it says generously drizzle, but we're just gonna go like that. So here's what we're working with. It's not the most appetizing thing to look at, but let's give it a try. Let's get a bite with all of the things. Okay, we've got the avocado and the turkey and the sweet potato. Okay, I don't taste the cottage cheese at all. The cottage cheese just kind of makes it creamy tasting. Let's try another bite. I don't know how I feel about the honey on it. It adds a sweetness level to it, but I mean, maybe I do like the honey on it. I don't know. You know what? I think it's good. Would I call it viral? No. I think it's viral because it's got cottage cheese in it and it just looks weird. And people like catch on to things like that. It's good. I'll obviously be eating it for dinner for the next couple of nights. But yeah, that's that. I'm actually going to end the vlog here because again, this has been a 2-week vlog because of me being sick and all that. This hair. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So this has been 2 weeks of my life, you know, being sick and all that nonsense. Still getting over that, like I said, but you know, we're back on track here. So I'm going to be going back to the gym starting tomorrow. That's really my only plan tomorrow is I'm going to go to Body Balance, and then I'm going to work on editing 2 weeks worth of content into a semi-reasonable timed vlog for everyone. Yeah, so thank you for coming along. Also, since my last time when I sat down and talked about what I'm reading in my books and stuff like that, I haven't finished anything. I picked up A Bad Deal for the Whole Galaxy by Alex White. I've gotten like 70 pages into it, not very far. So that's what I'm reading right now alongside of the 4th Dungeon Crawler Carl book. Dungeon Crawler Carl. I have the hardest time saying that book name. That's the Feral, The Gate of the Feral Gods. So I'm reading that in audiobook. I'm reading The Bad Deal. Oh my God, these book titles are insane. A Bad Deal for the Whole Galaxy, physical copy. So those are the 2 books I'm reading right now. We'll probably finish them up next week, but we'll talk about that in next week's vlog. So, do a subscribe so you can see that, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.